World's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
And Homer to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell! Deep right center field! Carrying! And it's gone! That one's hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion!
The AAA World Series is over on a line shot.
I can't believe my eyes.
As season 20 nears its end, we see two of the most prolific bats to ever grace the AAA. First, the returnee, the record breaker, the big bopper showstopper makes his entrance. This squad has been battle-tested through and through on their match to the finals. Now, they eye the prize that they returned for. Opposite, the most improved and most dominant AAA playoff performer the XBL has seen in years, takes center stage. With bats as bombastic as any and pitching that can ice the best of them. This upstart sophomore is poised to make a run at the title. It is Hate and the Cronovia Clocksmiths facing off against Ty and the Bay Area Tyrannics. Welcome to the AAA World Series.
Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Me and Miss just got done talking about what we ate, what we did, and now we get to top it off with, I'll be honest, my Thanksgiving was a little bit short on dessert, so I'm going to use this as my dessert. We got an excellent, sweet matchup for us tonight, and it's Mist in the booth with me. How are you doing, Mist?
I'm good. Really enjoying the extra days off here. Some extra Super Mega Baseball. Got a great matchup here with Ty and Hate, who had a split in the first two games, if people don't remember. Brings us to, a pretty pivotal point here, wouldn't you say, Uni?
Yeah, very pivotal. I like to call these middle, a lot of times we do game 1 and 2, games 3 and 4, then 5 through 7 as much as it takes. So I really like to call these middle sets that swing set in the stream. And when it's 2-0, it's not as much of a swing set, but it's 1-1 in the series. There is a lot riding on the set tonight that really sets up our last stream for the AAA World Series. In Game 1, we saw Ty. This will loop into that first point. He really hit his way into a victory. He didn't pitch all that well, but he did what Ty does. He's a hitter, and he's going to try to out-hit you. And he did that. He didn't walk away with a run roll, and it was a really back-and-forth affair, and he ended up kind of blowing up there in the 8th or 9th inning, I believe it was, and exploded for a lot of runs like Ty does, and was able to walk away with Game 1 at the away park over there at Cronovia, and it left Hate wondering what he should do. And then for that second point, Hate came into Game 2 with a different approach, and he really pitched more up to expectations. He showed that he was a top 3 pitcher in the Von Asen voting this year to go along with his bat, and he showed that pitching can make a big difference, especially in a long series, the way you're able to adjust. And that was how game 1 and 2 went, and that's point 1 and 2. Ty played his game in the first one, and the second game, the Clocksmiths showed that they're more of a complete player, and you could talk about how they run ruled them, but it was really the pitching that stood out to me in game 2.
Yeah, definitely was the pitching. I kind of trashed Ty for coming out a little bit lazy in game 2, because we know how good a player, how skilled a player Ty is. And, at times he can pitch. But the thing is with XBL and with Super Mega Baseball pitching is I think you have to view it from the standpoint that the best way to prevent forest fires is to actually prevent the forest fires. Because once the spark starts, you can throw as much money as you want at that, and it's still going to burn down, half the city. And I think that's where Ty sometimes doesn't quite get it. If you look at Hate, if you look at the really good pitchers like Spliff Star, like Burning Eyes, like Ricks, like Heisman, they are what I call extreme risk averse, meaning they will not give you nothing that you haven't earned. They're not going to throw a pitch over the plate because the count says that they need to throw a pitch over the plate. And that's where I think Ty sometimes it almost feels like he's tethered to the plate or to the strike box, to the point where even if he's hitting corners, it doesn't help because every pitch is like something you can reach. So I would like to see Ty kind of evolve. I think Haight has evolved as a pitcher, and now it's up to Ty to catch up.
Yeah, I think you said that really well. I think the best pitchers in any of the leagues that we have are very risk averse. I know personally I'm a person that leans on pitching, and when I find myself losing games, it's typically because I'm too aggressive on the strike zone. I'm typically a pretty aggressive pitcher, and you can see that in Ty's game, that he's a little bit too aggressive at times, and you've got to figure out when to reel it in. You've got to realize people play this game to hit the ball, and a lot of people don't want to sit there and watch a bunch of balls and take a couple walks and things like that. You have to force them to swing, and both of these guys showed that they will reach a little bit. They're not going to reach, a lot less than most AAA players, but they did chase at times. But especially in game 2, Ty didn't throw enough balls to really warrant any chases from Haight and the Clocksmiths. He didn't really have to be too patient at the plate. He was able to just swing away, and that's going to bring us into the third point. You got to grind to get to 9 innings in this game. We saw that in game 2. I mean, either of these guys are capable of putting up huge runs in just a half an inning. I mean, Ty put up, I don't know what it was, 6 or 8 runs, something like that, towards the back end of game 1 to run away with that one. And then Haight did the same thing in game 2, had himself an explosion of an inning and walked it into a run rule. So I think Haight is more risk averse, like you said, in pitching. He's not as risk averse as the top end pitchers, but you can tell over the course of the last couple of seasons he has learned that you really have to make AAA players watch the plate, and he did that in game 2. I'm interested to see if Ty can adjust, but if it goes to a 9-inning game, I feel like Haight has the advantage, because it feels like if Ty is going to win this series, he's going to need to jump on it early and often and try to get some big run totals early on. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who can adjust on the mound more than anything, because you can't say any more than we've already said about their hitting. They're the best hitters in the AAA. So that's all I've got. If you got any last words before we get out of here and get into the game 3.
Yeah, my words are let's rock and roll. This is game 3 and 4. I would love to see a split here. I think it's going to be an uphill challenge for Ty, unless he's going to have to tighten. He has to tighten the pitching up. You can't come in lazy in inning 1 and 2. So let's put a little bit of a premium on the first 2 innings. I want to see where Ty is.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's got to really lock in and keep his poise. It felt like in the first game he was a lot more poised. In that second game got a little lackadaisical, but in a 7-game series there's always time to right your wrongs, and there's a chance here in game 3. It's an even series. It's going to be a best of 5 now moving forward, and get your leftovers from Thanksgiving ready and get them all heated up, get your sandwich made, and let's watch some XBL baseball. AAA World Series coming at you next. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Game 3 of our AAA World Series. It's 1-1 in the series. We're going to be at the home of Cronovia Clocksmiths. It's Battery Bay, and the home team lost here. Both home teams have lost at their home parks so far. We'll see if that trend corrects itself or not. It's going to be Overclock on the mound for the Clocksmiths versus Jenkins. I'm interested to see the starting pitcher duel. And like you said early on, Miss, I'm interested to see how aggressive these two are in the strike zone after such big run totals in the first couple games, as expected. But you got to find a way in the World Series to kind of try to keep those run totals down as much as you can. Both these guys are boasting over 10 runs per game. It's going to be Paxton Peralta, the leadoff hitter, the center fielder. Auto Overclock on the mound, that standard 5-pitch arsenal. He's got pretty decent velo and some good junk. He gives a meatball to start off. Luckily, it's the first pitch of the game. Ty's not necessarily prepared for it, and that one's going to sail over to the right field. First pitch swinging, first pitch nuked, but it's fouled off to the right side. It's also falls behind on this starter. Could be trouble. Getting a lot of hitters counts versus Ty could be a real problem.
Yeah, and typically the best time to get hate is very early on. He will leave some meatballs and then tighten it up. So let's see if Ty can get on something. Does draw a nice walk. So so Hate had a meatball and now he's got a walk. So we're seeing a little bit of wildness from the Clocks.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Watching a lot of Hate and casting a lot of Hate so far this season. He feels like one of those players that takes a few innings to warm up, not only at the plate but also pitching. Tyranics, if they're going to walk away with the victory, you feel like he's got to jump on him early. Reaches outside of the zone there. It's a 1-2 count. Elite Cutter got him reaching. A good starting pitcher here for the 3 spot. That one's popped up way to the right side. It looks like it's going to be able to touch grass. It's way back there, and it does. It's going to hit all the way into the right field wall. It's going to be a run scored on a triple. 1 RBI triple, and the Tyranics, third batter of the game, already jump out to a 1-0 lead. 39 runs scored in the first broadcast of the World Series here in the AAA. Last time, I would imagine a lot more runs to come in this series. Both teams walked away victorious with 14 runs under their belt. It's a 3-1 count now to Preston Colton, who's got a ton of stats at the plate. He's going to watch that good corner fastball. It's a full count. Now this one's over the zone, hit to the shortstop, but good enough to get the runner to home. So Clocksmiths give up 2 here early on.
Yeah, those are big runs for the Tyranics. Now I just want to see how they respond on the mound if they come out of here with a 2 or 3 run spark at the beginning of this game. Are they able to, keep that for the first couple innings, or do they just give it right back?
Right, we saw a lot of back and forth in game 1. In game 2, it was pretty much all Hate. But in game 1, a lot of back and forth going on. Ronald Jenkins on the mound for the Tyranics, a much weaker starter. Way lower velo and junk. He has a 5-pitch arsenal with that fork ball. Hawks, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the chat. I see a lot of people guessing the run totals and the home run totals. The way games 1 and 2 went, if I was y'all, I would take the over on just about everything. Hate does pop out to the right side for the first out. Now watches a 3-0 count. And just like last inning, the Tyranics popped one up to the right side, then took a walk. Now Hate does the same thing, and he's got Tobias Chrono up to the plate. Watches a forkball well located on the edge of the zone. Off-speed hitter. It's a cutter. That one's way popped up left side. Looks like he's going to be able to put it away at the warning track, and he does. So it's 2 outs. Runner's going to remain on first.
This feels like a tough pitcher for Ty to really work his magic with, but we'll see. The 5 pitches does help a lot.
Accuracy lowered by Mind Gamer right now.
You can get away with a mid velo pitcher if you've got 4 or 5 really good pitches set up, especially 5. You can really you can get most players if you pitch well.
Yeah, those cheaper pitchers, some people thrive with them, but Ty not known to be a pitcher. You got to wonder how he's going to be able to work with this starter. over the course of the game. He does get 3 outs there with no runs scored in the first. Now he's back up to the plate. It's going to be a 2-2 count after fouling that one off to the left side. So the starting pitcher advantage for Haight and the Clocksmiths here in Game 3 if you're looking at stat-wise.
Now back, the third baseman, number 4.
Behind Gamer and falls behind, going to make this first pitch tough, but he locates it well anyways. Good curveball on the edge of the zone. Swings at another. Elite cutter has got him swinging outside a couple times so far early in this game. Good eye there, though, on the fastball just off the edge. Another one going to be right off the edge, and he watches it again. A good eye from Ty early in this game. It's a full count. This curveball is going to find its way into the zone. He hits it, but it's right at the shortstop. It's 2 up and 2 down. Bad ball hitter up.
Great pitch there from Hay to really put the pressure. Ty almost had to swing at a ball he knew he couldn't do anything with.
Haight, once again, just like games 1 and 2, really leaning on that curveball pretty heavily, which is a smart decision against a batter like Ty. He's going to have to continue to locate it, though. Fastball, this one might clip the zone. He swings on it. Popped over there to Captain Chrono. It's 3 up and 3 down after 2 runs in the first inning. The Tyrannics walk away with nothing in the second.
Number 18.
Yeah, the key is pitching. Get through this second inning with this pitcher. I want to see Ty get through this second inning.
Change up right on the edge on the inside. Not locating the curveball as well as Ronald Jenkins. And now another walk here. He's got to walk in each inning so far. That's a leadoff runner.
Number 97.
Forkball, very meaty, but looked on. Oh, aggressive pitching, 2 straight strikes. This one's back all the way towards the wall.
Wow.
Looks like it's going to score a run. It's going to be a RBI double for the Clocksmiths.
Yeah, correct me if you disagree, Uni, but I feel like a side armor is really dangerous when they locate a really good ball. But when you're forced to come to the hitter, it feels like a side armor is a little bit easier to hit because their arm angle is lower to the vision of the batter. And it seems like if you're forced to throw kind of a get-me-over pitch, sidearm is really not where you want to be.
A good double play there from the Tyrannics, and this one's going to be a 3rd out, but yeah, to touch on that point, missed. I think that's one thing that's really not talked about a lot across the league is what arm angle is really best with what arsenal and with what velo and junk. I think you really don't hear a lot about that, but it's something that can definitely affect players. That mid-arm angle, I like to use it with those sideways moving pitches, but with the lower velo guy and not a lot of junk, I typically opt for the higher arm angle to try to get that curveball look a little more deceptive, but I think I tend to agree with you. That mid-arm angle can be tough when you have a weak pitcher. It can be easy to read out of the hand.
Yeah,
He does.
there's certain.
Now batting, the second
Go ahead, mister.
baseman, number 11.
Oh, I was just gonna say that each arm angle is there's a huge difference from all 4 of the arm angles. I would say mid is theoretically I think a really good angle if you're going to use slider, but I actually use mid on turtles and I really like it. So it's just preference.
That's inside.
Yeah, I agree. I usually opt to use it when I've got that 2-seam and cutter in the arsenal. Oh, a weak pop-up here is going to turn into a blooper. He's going to round for third. He turns back, though. Cannon arm out there in left field. It was a good job by the Tyrannics to get out of that jam. They got a double play.
Number 25.
And the bases could have been loaded. They ended up only giving up 1. And now they step up to the plate with 2 runners on. RBI hero engaged. And they're going to find themselves in a 2-0 count with a good shot to deliver some runs here. Auto Overclock struggling to find the zone. This one's right down the middle. Watched in a 3-0 count. 3-1 and a big pitch on the way for Overclock. Curveball's going to be low and out of the zone. The bases are loaded with 1 out now.
Good eye.
Now batting,
Tyrannics
it
showing a
wasn't-
lot of patience.
number 28.
Definitely, it wasn't quite located where Haight wanted it, but most AAA players would have swung at that.
Swings and chases off of the plate for the first pitch, but now it's a 1-1 count. Overclock up to 55 pitches. Now this one popped up. That's painful if you're the Clocksmiths. It's a blooper that's going to turn into a 2 RBI double as he gets all the way home. Also eliminates that double play opportunity as he rounded first for second. It's up to 4-1 now. Oh, fastball hitter almost hit 1 yard. Pitcher is tense now on the mound. A good pitch there, though. A strikeout would be huge here for Overclock on the mound. Struggling here to start this game against the long ball winner, Tynasty.
That really hurts the Clocks, the way he took that pitch. Stone cold. Look at Ty.
He watches another, and now he loops this one up through the infield. That eye right now for the Tyrannics. It means everything. They've really done a great job watching some of these pitches off the edge of the zone and forcing Overclock to come to the plate. And it's resulted in 5 runs so far, and an excellent start for the Tyrannics as they're looking to pile on more. There's still only 1 out in the inning, and they got 2 on. Isaiah Mack at the plate, the shortstop. Finds himself in another hitter's count, 3-1. Overclock struggling to find the zone. He finds it here. It's a full count. Another big pitch on the way here early on. This one's way inside. Going to be watched by Ty, and the bases are loaded again. The Tyrannics looking dangerous right now here in Game 3.
Yeah, and people don't realize this, but Ty's biggest strength is his timing on the swing. You will see a ton of balls up the middle from Ty, and that's why it's so dangerous to come on the plate at any time against him.
Oh, swings at a ball finally. It feels like the Tyrannics have had the perfect eye in this inning, but Haight gets him to chase on a curveball off the edge, and now he has a chance to get out of this with the bases loaded, but the bad ball hitter at the plate, can he deliver and add more runs to the tally? It's going to be, oh, it was almost a 3-0 count, but the bad ball hitter bails him out. It's over there to right field. He does not have much speed, but he's going to round for home anyways. It's going to be a play, but it's a bad throw, and it turns into 2 runs.
Wow.
Pitcher number 52.
Wow, this is a disaster for the Clocks.
And now the pitcher gets a hit. He's going to help his team out, and it's another run. It's up to 8-1 after the bad ball hitter hits a ball off of the zone. And then a bad throw in. That would have been an out. And now, man, Ty and the Tyrannics are piling it on here in Game 3 of the World Series. It's 9-1.
And you know Haight is rattled when he's throwing ball after ball on the plate. That is not his MO at all. That one was a little bit high, but these are all hittable.
You see Nate Noon come in, the specialist. Overclock only able to last for 2 2/3. That starting pitcher advantage is really dissipated. Overclock did not have the juice today. Another great eye from Ty. It's a full count here. This one's going to be into the zone. And he watches it, and it's a looking strikeout, but Ty's done enough as he puts up 7 runs in the 3rd.
I'm surprised he got frozen on that one, but, you know, it really hasn't been bad pitching from Haight. Ty has really... Oh.
Ty with an insane dive in left field. First pitch swinging, nuked over there to left field. What a play from the Tyrannics, not known for their fielding, but LeBlaze. What a catch out there on the outfield wall.
Definitely a huge out you've got a 9-1 lead. You need to just don't let the Clocks start getting excited about their own offense.
Yeah, and we talked about this in the pregame. If it's a 9-inning game, I like the Clocksmiths, but if Ty's going to win, it feels like he needs to get a couple of run rules, and now he's poised for it. Up by 8, back up to the plate. Heart of his order is up, and the specialist reliever is in. Starts off with a deep shot to left field. Looks like Chrono's going to be able to put it away at the warning track.
The first baseman.
But Ty can put up 2 runs here.
You make a really good point, Uni. The more the Tyrannics can shorten these games with a couple of run rules, that's what he's capable of doing, much more than outlasting Haight on the mound. So this is an interesting Game 3 so far. Can he close it out?
What? Oh, it hits the ground. A missed play out there in center field.
Oh, what?
And fitness down for that runner that went to first. How bad is the injury? It's a pulled hammy over there for Preston Colton, one of the best hitters in that lineup.
And as typical, I don't think Ty sees it.
Right, he's not paying attention to that. He's dot hitting the strike zone. Oh, that pulled hammy cost him.
Well, he pulled a misto. You got to pull him out of there.
Isaiah.
Does not pay attention to the injury, and it turns into a throw out at third as he has practically no speed. You could see him run around the bags. Looks like he was in molasses.
The third baseman,
Yep.
number 4.
Yeah, cost him. He still doesn't know, though.
He'll figure it out after the game, I think.
Or at least on the replay.
2 on. And this one's popped through the third and shortstop gap, and the bases are loaded here with 2 outs.
Now batting, the left field,
Once again, it's the
number
Blaze, the bad
30.
ball hitter at the plate, who swung and hit a ball for 2 RBIs in the last inning. 2 RBIs here would push this thing to run rule territory. He's looking to deliver for his team and push this into a run rule in the 4th inning. Can he do it? It's a 3-0 count. This one's going to be just tied. It's going to be a walked run in. It's 10-1 now, and 1 run away from a run rule territory, but it's the pitcher up. Is he going to sub out and go for it now? He doesn't. He keeps Jenkins in.
You got to sub out.
Not
You
going
have to
for the
sub
kill
out.
shot.
No, you have to sub out. Come on, Ty. You have to sub out here.
1-2 count now to the pitcher, who has practically no hitting stats. Going to get a curveball into zone. He swings under it. And so just like that, only 1 run is put up. Bases are left loaded. And Haight down by 9 here in the 4th of Game 3. Once again, the Battery Bay fans, home of the Cronovia Clocksmiths, wondering what's happening to their team at their home park.
Yeah, I haven't given up on the clocks here at all.
No, don't give up on him, because he can do that. He sends it way to right field, and it's a solo shot. And the Clocksmiths have life. Like you said, Mist, I mean, you can't give up on either of these guys. If it's not in run rule territory, they both have the firepower to come back. Haight put up 14 runs of his own in Game 2. Huge shot to right field.
Yeah, that's why you have to go for the kill. You have to pull that pitcher and go for the kill. You can't let this man get going.
Can he rob it? He does it. It's back-to-back solo home runs. And now you got to wonder how Ronald Jenkins is feeling on the mound. Thought he might have only 1 inning left to have to work with, but it's turned into a couple of home runs. He's tense now on the mound. He's going to have to figure out a way to deal with it. Tyrannics a lot of times hold their starter in too long.
It's not a strong starter to begin with, so I don't really get this.
2-2 count now, only 1 out after 2 solo home runs have been hit. Clocksmith hit one hard to the first baseman, but the injured first baseman Preston Colton's able to put it away. He has absolutely 0 speed. That makes sense why he was thrown out at third. 10-3 now. The Clocksmiths have eaten away into this lead just a little bit. With a couple of big home runs to extend this game. It's early on, only the 4th inning. This one hit well, perfect reticle over there. I believe that's a pitcher. Had a good dive in left field, but the RNG doesn't help him out as it's going to turn into an RBI double from the pitcher on that drop play out there in left field. And another run comes in. It's only a 6-run lead now, which is definitely not too much to come back from if you're the Clocksmiths.
Oh
And he looks
he's just
comfortable at the
hammering
plate.
everything.
Uh-oh.
This pitcher is dead in the water out there.
A good pitch on the edge of the zone. It's an 0-2 count. How aggressive is Ty going to be? He's too aggressive. He throws another one on the plate. It's another one into the gap in the
Can't throw
outfield.
anything on the plate.
Ty falling into those old ways where he's too aggressive on the mound, and it's hurting him right now as he's giving this game back. Runner on second, 2 outs. It's only a 5-run lead now as Haight is looking to
See, look
add
at
on
Haight
to
though.
it.
He's making him pitch. He's just waiting for his pitch. Now he did miss reticle that one, but that's great hitting from Haight. He realizes Ty is behind the 8 ball with that pitcher.
Number 10.
excellent inning of hitting, and he gets this thing back into a 5-run game and makes this a game. But the Tyrannics, they've been hitting so well, you feel like they can put up 5 of their own here and put it back into run rule territory, as they were 1 run away in the last inning. They've got the heart of their order up yet again. Great curveball on the edge of the zone. Nate Noon, the specialist, still on the mound. Another curveball is going to loop in there. This one's popped over the left side. It feels like Tyrannic's timing right now, like you said, Mist, is on point. He's hitting everything into these gaps, just right over that infield, loading up the bases for himself. But we have yet to see a home run for the Tyrannics. Just a lot of good outfield hits so far.
This has to feel very odd for the Clocks, who have just been so tough pitching this season. And then now it's, you know, some of these pitches are really good pitches, and it's not, can't really stop Ty when he gets going.
Bag deep, is he gonna hit the pole? It's just foul. It's gonna be a full count here to Bro Muggs, the RBI hero. The same pitch is on the way, and this one's popped up a little bit closer to the edge of the zone there. A good pitch from Haight to induce a pop fly for the first out of the inning. And now the injured person. You think the batter coming up to the plate would show Ty that he's got an injury here, but he elects to keep him in regardless. And he watches a couple balls.
Doesn't know. He still doesn't know that he's injured.
It doesn't matter as he gets a single through the gap.
Classic Ty. He doesn't care.
Oh, he thought about going home, but he changed his mind. The bases are loaded for the third straight inning here. It's Jermaine Gibraltar. We've yet to see a power display from the Tyrannics in this game. Really have not shown a lot of power in this series so far. Just a lot of good doubles and base hits into gaps. Home run would be huge here. A good pitch, a curveball. This one swung on Chronos, ranging over and scoops it up at her feet. Goes to home, but not a whole lot of speed. It's going to be a plate. The plate is dropped at the home plate. Looked like it would have been a tag out. The RNG hurts the Clocksmiths.
That hurts.
Big break there if you're Ty. He gets the run off of the RNG. And now it's going to turn into more damage as he hits one through the right side. It's going to be 2 runs. It's an RBI single. With 2 outs, 2 runners are going to be on. And the run rule batter is at the plate. If he can send one over the wall, this thing's going to be at a 10-run lead. He pops this one to the left side. It's down the line. It's going to bounce off the wall, rattle around. Tobias Chrono with the cannon arm, but it's not going to be enough. It's an 8-run lead now, and that drop at home plate has cost 2 or 3 runs now in this inning. Nate Noon has no stats on the mound. He swings at one up high out of the zone, but he gets another hit.
Yeah, these curveballs are not stopping him at all.
He's adjusted to the curveball exceptionally well. Seen 3 games of a lot of curves now. The Tyrannics have shown they've adjusted, but we see a reliever come in now. Rick O'Clock, the K collector. A lot of velo mix up here after that last reliever. He pops it up on the first pitch, but he walks away with a 9-run lead now, just like last inning, up by 9. Can the Clocksmiths answer back and get this thing a little bit closer, extend this thing another inning? They're going to get at least one more inning of play, but you feel like the Clocksmiths have to score 2 or 3 runs here.
Oh, yeah, but the Clocks have plenty of time to turn it around in the big picture. But yes, you're right. You need to start piling them up now because you're a little bit close to that run rule. So you'd like to at least see 2 or 3 here to give you a tiny bit of breathing room.
Yeah, and if you're the Clocksmiths,
then make a late run.
What's really tough is he's only got a couple of relievers left. He had to go to that bullpen exceptionally early. You don't want this thing to, you know, turn into a 20-21 game with the bullpen he has left. He's going to have to figure out a way on the mound. That's a good hit to right field. It's going to go off of the wall. Muggs makes a weird dive, but's able to grab it, and that probably saves 1 run. But runners are going to still be at the corners of 1 out here. Another run comes in. It's 6-14 now. Alex Banks, the relieving specialist on the mound, is tense. He also has meltdown, which could trigger here as it's another hit through the right side. And another run. That's 2 runs in the inning for the Clocksmiths as they've got this thing to 7. Does this game not feel like exactly what we expected so far, Mitch? It's just, a chance for a double play. It's on to second. It's over to first. It's
right down the middle. Oh, no. Hey, no. Clocks, you can't. No, it was right down the middle.
A rare miss reticle on a meatball. And now the Tyrannics back up. They have a 7-run lead now. Have yet to get this thing to run rule territory. Left the last couple innings up by 9. Rick O'Clock on the mound is a stronger reliever than the last one. We'll see how he's able to answer. A curveball's going to be well located. It's a full count now to start off to Paxton Peralta, the leadoff hitter. This one blooped left side, just foul.
Yeah, I don't know how you pitch to Ty right now if you can't get away with soft stuff.
Now batting.
Yeah, this is.
Number 11.
It's one of those games where you feel like you can't pitch to Ty. You've got to work the pitch sequence and try to get his power reticle off because it does not feel like he's going to swing at balls or be fooled by anything. I know he has that screwball in his arsenal. There's a screwball there, well located on the corner and gets saved by the location. But the Tyrannics, when they play like this, they feel, you know, it's really tough to beat them no matter how their pitching is. It feels like they're going to put up multiple runs every inning. They practically have so far.
One thing we know about elite XBL hitters, regardless of which league, is when elite hitters get going, you know, relative to the league that they're in, you're just hoping to get so far into the corner that you can barely get an out.
Haight does it again. That's 2 outs where it was really just location saved him, and that's what Haight's going to have to do for the rest of this game. He's not only has to score a lot, but he's got to locate well, and that one's not located well. Lucky enough for him, it's just a single, but a lot of times against these top-tier hitters, when they're locked in like this, you've got to save yourself by locating corner pitches. And sometimes even that doesn't help, but a great dive over there from Haight. It's going to be on time to first to get him out of this jam. What a play at short. And that's the first 0 on the board we've seen in a while as Ty walks away with nothing. And now Haight finally has a chance to really do some damage and get the momentum on his side a bit. The pitcher tense on the mound, and he's got a leadoff single. And now he's got another hit. This one's going to be into the gap. It's going to be way back towards the walls. Peralta's still running back there for it. Can't grab it. It's going to turn into an RBI double. And just like that, the Clocksmiths, they look poised to have a comeback here. They're only down by 6, and they've got a man on second.
Yeah, these pitchers are just throwing nothing balls. They just don't. They're throwing wag arm pitches. Every pitch on the plate is getting creamed.
Oh, finally a good location on the corner there. Another curveball. He worked himself back into a full count here. Another curveball, but this one swung on his 3 straight curves, and that third one, he's able to push up through the infield. Still no outs in the inning. Runners are on the corner, and it's the 3-hole hitter up. The Clocksmiths have a lot of good bats up here right now. Specialist on the mound helping a little bit. It's an 0-2 count.
You can see the confidence in the hitters just looking to tee off on anything they see that looks remotely, you know, edible.
Full count. Runners are going to go. He turns them back, and the ball goes to second. It's a full count now once again. It's Tobias Chrono on the mound. Swings at a changeup. Fouled away. We're going to go again. Curveball popped up. That may or may not have been a strike. And he gets the weak pop up to the pitcher. Captain Chrono, RBI hero engaged. Ooh, curveball back towards left field. It's corralled by LeBlaze. He's going to allow that runner to get home and give up the 1 run. The lead is down to 5 now as the Clocksmiths are slowly eating away at this. And now their pitcher's hitting the head.
Might actually help him.
Is he going to leave him in? Alex Banks trying to get 1 more out. He does. He doesn't even think about it for a second. That's Tyrannics baseball. 0-2 count. Patchwork at the plate. A big swing of the bat could come here and change this entire game, change this entire series. It's a 2-2 count. Patchwork looks on. He swings at a ball up top.
Reached on that one.
Full count. You can see the Clocksmiths want it badly, and they get it. It's back there towards center field. Peralta back. He misplays it. It's just over his
no!
Feels like he could have got that.
Totally had that.
Wow, we've seen the RNG go against the Clocksmiths. Now it goes against the Tyrannics to even it up. And it's only a 3-run lead now for the Tyrannics. The RNG is wild in this game, as they say.
Yeah, the wheels have come off for the Tyrannics despite still a 3-run lead. Now a 2-run lead.
Oh, yeah, and that one's past the diving glove of the second baseman. We talked about it. If Ty's going to win games in this series, he can't let it go 9. He had this lead to 9 twice. He wasn't able to close it out. And now the Clocksmiths have all the momentum going their way. We finally see a new reliever.
You can't get frustrated and just start throwing the ball up there. You have to think on every pitch, and I doubt he's doing that.
Neither pitcher feels like they are. You see how fast they're going to the plate? Both guys pitching extremely fast pace. And this one's way back left field. Is it going to hit the pole? It doesn't. It's going to be foul. It's a full count, 2 outs to second hand, and it's a ball way inside. Both guys delivering extremely fast to the plate right now. You can tell they are not happy. Sarah Stacker needs to stem the tide here in the bottom of the 6th. The K Collector Elite 4-seamer.
Punching bags earlier in this series. Let's see if Sarah can get something going.
Oh, he doesn't dive. It's going to turn into another run. It's going to be 14-13 as Bro Muggs sends it in, but it's not going to be even close. It's a 1-run lead. The Clocksmiths actually have a chance to take the lead now. Bottom of the 6th here in Game 3 of our AAA World Series. It's been a classic this far. And just like that, there's the 3rd out finally. But man, oh man, 6-run innings. There's been 12 runs over the last 3 innings for the Clocksmiths to climb back into this ball game. And it's only a 1-run lead now in the top of the 7th after the Tyrannics were at a 9-run lead twice in this ball game. What more could you want, folks? This is the AAA game that we expected. This is the AAA World Series we all asked for. This one looped up through the center. A perfect corner pitch, but a better piece of hitting from the Tyrannics. What would you expect, miss? Now no outs, 2 on, and the Tyrannics look like they're about to score 5 more. He does swing at a ball, though, and this one's popped softly. And it's going to be the 1st out, but the runners advance.
A swinging bunt that was actually fairly productive here for the Tyrannics.
Outfield shallow, interesting. Chrono over there in right field. He's going to send him home. Is there going to be a play at the plate? It's on time. It's another missed throw, though.
A terrible throw. What was that?
The right fielder out there struggling to throw an accurate ball. Cost a couple runs in this game.
Is that a wild thrower or something? What was that throw?
Peralta at the plate had a ton of stats, but hits that one into the dirt, and only 1 run comes in, and that's a 0 and a 1 on the board for the Tyrannics after the Clocksmiths have put up 12 in the last 3 innings.
Yeah, this is where I would love to see Ty finally show he can take care of an inning in this type of situation, because he just never seems to be able to do so.
Yeah, this is the real bugaboo for the Tyrannics. When they do lose, it feels like they get up a lot of times, and in these middle to late innings, they seem to lose focus a lot of times, and that's what it feels like these last few innings. They're kind of just throwing the ball up there, not thinking a whole lot about their sequencing or location. And look who's at the plate. Nightmare is the right name for this batter. Look at those stats with clutch and locked in.
Wow.
And an 0-2 count, though. Sarah Stacker with K Collector and Elite 4-seam. Way up top is the changeup.
Interesting, with them both ready to go.
It's popped up way right side. That one's going to be out here. This game is tied, folks. Bottom of the 7th, the Clocksmiths have came all the way back down 9 twice. They don't feel it. They don't care. It's tied, and the home crowd is going crazy at Battery Bay as Sarah Stacker is getting beat up once again. What a game we have here in Game 3 of our AAA World Series. There's 30 runs on the board. If you took that under and the runs scored, I'm sorry, folks. It's only Game 1, and we're at 30 runs, and there's still time to go.
Yeah, poor Sarah. She's going to need some real heavy-duty therapy after this series, no doubt.
And now she walks one. There's going to be 2 runners on. How long does Sarah Stacker remain out there? She's got over a 17 ERA. She only needs 1 out. She locates a curveball on the edge of the zone there. Haight showing an excellent eye here in these last few innings, and that's really been the difference for him. He's really locked in at the plate. It's a 3-1 count. Now this one's up top, basically going to be loaded after back-to-back walks. Is Sarah Stacker going to be out there for one more at-bat? It's the pitcher, Rick O'Clock, but it looks like it's going to be a substitution. Only 2 relievers left. He decides to keep the pitcher in.
Number 16.
Interesting.
Running surrounded out here on purpose.
Yeah, gets that low velo, and it works out as that curveball is popped up to center field. This game, we have a fresh game here. Missed 2 innings left to play, and this thing could have been over 6 innings ago. But instead, we're in the 8th inning, and it's 15-15. And it's Chili Biggs up to the plate. Rico Clark has done an excellent job coming in and really slowing the offense down to the Tyrannics that absolutely jumped out of the gate on fire.
Now batting, the right fielder.
The Tyrannics have got to bounce back. They just have to bounce back here.
This feels like a game you cannot let go if you're the Tyrannics. The World Series, the biggest moments. Ty was questioned, should he move down, should he not? He's showing why he can be in the AAA and hit, but in the XBL, not as much of a hitter. In the AAA, he's got 15 runs, but can he put together a complete performance on each side of the ball? That's been the question of him throughout the postseason and into the World Series. 2 huge outs for the Clocksmiths as they've got a runner still on second. And it's Jermaine Gibraltar at the plate. A good pitch there. Rico Clark been the MVP of the game for the Clocksmiths so far. Changed the entire momentum of this game coming in. And pitching a gem thus far. His 40th pitch on the way. It's a 3-1 count now to Gibraltar. Another curveball on the way. This one's going to be into the zone. It's popped left side. Full count, a big swing coming here. A big pitch on the way. It's going to be low. It's going to be watched, and it's a walk. Elron, welcome to the chat. You just walked into a classic, buddy. It's Isaiah Mack, the shortstop at the plate. He swings first pitch. With all those stats, doesn't put him to use. And it's 3 outs. Only 3 run, or the last 3 innings, the Tyrannics have only scored 1 run, and everything has changed as the Clocksmiths walk back up to the plate with all the momentum on their side, and their leadoff hitter is going to start off.
Yeah, and this pitcher without the surrounded plus the low, very, very hittable. I don't know how this pitcher is going to stop Haight.
Oh, and another one looped up through the middle of the infield. We talked about how it feels like you can't pitch to Ty in the middle of this game, at the beginning of this game. Now it feels like you can't pitch to Haight as he's hitting everything that gets over the plate. There's 2 runners on, no outs. Pressure bars are at 4 for Tobias Chrono on the mound, or at the plate. A good hit there. Off-speed hitter is engaged, and the bases are going to be loaded with no outs as the Tyrannics have a series-defining situation here. Can they show any pitching prowess at all and get a huge out in this moment? Infield is in.
It looks like, yeah.
It's popped up.
Big
This is a big first out. It produces a chance for a double play now for the Tyrannics. They've turned 2 in this game, but holy shit. Look at Nightmare. Oh, he doesn't jump at third base. It's way back into the corner. It's going to score at least 2 as Nightmare delivers again. But hang on, he's going to round all the way for home. It's going to be not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's a 3-run double for Nightmare. She's got 5 RBIs in the game, and she's the MVP to go along with Rico Clark, the Clocksmiths. Their big names are showing up here in Game 3. Patchwork at the plate. Up by 3 now. Some of the pressure comes off. He hammers one over the second baseman's head. Still only 1 out in the inning. Runners are going to be at the corners. 33 runs so far in this game.
Number 22.
Brooklyn Brenner on the mound. Has no answers. This one popped up. Inside pitch engages. It sends it far enough to be a sac fly. He's going to send him home. Peralta's going to go to second and give up the run. It's a 4-run lead. The Clocksmiths, who were down 9 twice, are now up 4 with only an inning and an out left to play. They still have time with 2 outs to put up more runs. We've seen a few long balls out of the Clocksmiths this far. They hit one deep right field. It's going to stay in the park, but is it going to score a run? Peralta's got a lot of arm. He sends it into the cutoff. The second baseman's going to send it into home, but it's going to be beaten plenty of time with a lot of speed, and now up by 5 are the Clocks. My, oh my.
Yeah, this is why Ty is always so reluctant to go to the pen. This is very typical of the Tyrannics, is to have that pen come in under duress and get absolutely scolded.
All right, down by 5, top of the 9th. 1-1 in the AAA World Series right now. He's trying to extend this thing, and put it into extras. It's a 3-1 count. This one's going to be into the zone. Left side swung on early. It's a full count here. And our first at bat at the top of the ninth. It's AJ at the plate. This one's way over the heart of the zone. Popped up way right side. That's going to be a solo home run. The Tyrannics, can it jumpstart their offense? They've had 3 quiet innings, but now here in the ninth, the solo shot. They've got 4 runs left to go. They got 3 outs left to play with, and they're trying to steal another one at the away stadium of Battery Bay.
Ooh.
LeBlaze has delivered twice in this game. Can he deliver again? The bat ball hitter in the 8-hole. Swings that one, pops left side. It's a 1-2 count. Another good pitcher's count. It's Chase Mainspring who's in, the reliever now, by the way. 4-pitch arsenal. 20 ERA. Not the ERA you want to see, but he only needs 1 good showing here if he can hold him down. Cutter inside, a good eye. It's a full count now. Curveball's going to find its way into the zone. LeBlaze delivers once again as he's got a single here after that solo shot. He's got good speed on first base now.
Now batting, the
Pitcher at the plate. Going to be pulled. Tyrannics looking to have an insane comeback here in the ninth in what's been an insane game.
I got to keep an eye.
And this one's going to find grass. It's going to be over the right side. Is he going to round for third? He doesn't. Elects to stay at second. 2 runners are on now with 1 out. And it's the front end of this order up. Paxton Peralta, the center fielder, has had an excellent series so far. Looking to continue that. Curveball popped up. Good location from the Clocksmith. Saves him here. There's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Chili Biggs, the biggest, most expensive bats, are going to be up to the dish here in the top of the ninth with the pressure bars at 4 the rest of the way. He's going to swing. It's going to be a chance for a double play. Haight onto second. It's going to be over to first. It's going to be just in time. And Haight, with one of the most historic comebacks we've ever seen in the AAA World Series. He's going to win Game 3, down 9 twice, walks away up by 4. What a performance from the Clocksmiths. The sophomore does it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Wild game. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. It's just, yeah, you know, it's so typical of Ty that once the pitching gets away, and that's what I was saying, if you're going to prevent a forest fire, you have to actually prevent the fire. And he just has so much trouble doing that, and especially against an elite hitter like Haight. It's just, you can't stem the tide. So we'll see if the Tyrannics can somehow find a way to circle the wagons for Game 4.
Yeah, gotta find a way. It felt like everything was going their way early on, but the Clocksmiths, wow, what a job to stay focused and bring that game back all the way to a victory. What an excellent performance. That's one of the best games I've ever seen, and I've casted a lot of games. The AAA World Series always gives us the best games. And now we're going into Game 4 where the Clocksmiths are going to be up 2-1, and it's going to be at the home of the Tyrannics. Y'all give us just a second. We'll switch it over, and I mean, get ready for another doozy, folks. All right. Here we go, folks. We're back. After what felt like 3 games in 1, we're back for just game 4. I'm a little confused here. The Clocksmiths have an insane comeback. I mean, I've said it 7 times during this cast. I'll say it again. The Clocksmiths were down 9 twice. One run away from a run rule were the Tyrannics. In back-to-back innings, they weren't able to get it, and Hate's able to answer back and deliver. The Tyrannics displayed one of the most stereotypical Tyrannics performances we've ever seen, where they're able to score 15 or 20 runs, but they just cannot hold it down on the mound, and they ended up losing in game 3. Can he answer back here and tie the series up? The Clocksmiths look to take an overwhelming 3-1 lead. It's Justin Blur on the mound this time for the Tyrannics. A similar pitcher in terms of velo and junk. Looks like he has a little bit of a different arsenal on the mound.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
He's got that elite curveball. He has a slider, which is so sexy. We'll see how much he uses that. It's a leadoff single, though, for the Clocksmiths. Do you feel like after that game 3, both of these guys are going to be extremely locked in at the plate going into game 4?
Yeah, I think if you have an elite curveball, that slider is purely ornamental. I'm not going to throw that slider.
Number 3.
After we saw 39 runs through games 1 and 2, we see almost 39 runs in just 1 game in game 3. No telling what we're going to see here. I mean, records could be broken between these two, and that's going to be a good start too. Yes, it's right over the middle, yep, and hammered to left field towards the wall. Peralta's going to send it in, but leadoff runner is going to get there in plenty of time to home. No throw in, and just like that, top of the first, third at bat leads to the first run of the game. We see the first slider there. It's inside towards the chest. That's a meaty fastball. Can the Tyrannics locate a little better in this game? Their location really was a problem in that last game, and we talked about it, Mist. It feels like if you're going to beat Hate, you got to jump on him early, and the Tyrannics did, but they were just a run away twice early in that game. It feels like if maybe they could have gotten that to 10 runs, he might have paid a little bit more attention on the mound, you know?
Well, what did we say? He had to pull that pitcher when he had a chance to do the run rule, and he didn't do it. I mean, that was the biggest mistake I've seen in quite some time. You just, against somebody like Hate, you just have to do it.
Yeah, it's little things like that over the course of a 7-game series that come back to haunt you. Every decision matters. Every decision has repercussions. And man, you can't speak on enough the way Hate was able to maintain his mental stability in that last game and crawl back into that game, and then just absolutely gave us one of the most classic AAA games I've ever seen. He gets a looking strikeout there on the first out. A 1-out single over there for Chili Biggs now on first base. It's going to be Zeke's stopwatch on the mound this game. The first low velo starter we've seen in this series for the Clocksmiths. We'll see how the Tyrannics are able to adjust. The forkball is yet to be seen, but it is presented here from this starter. K Neglector as well. Cutter's going to be outside, swings on it early. That K Neglector pays off. Saved a little money on it, and now gets a strikeout with it.
Number 28.
It feels like the only pitch the Tyrannics have chased on is that outside cutter so far tonight. Preston Colton, who was injured in the last game but remained in, is up to the plate now. Swings on that cutter inside. The Tyrannics, a lot of times in the second games, that's when you see them really get lackadaisical on the mound and a little bit too aggressive at the plate. See if he can maintain his composure here in the second game of our set. Curveball hit for a leadoff single for the Clocksmiths. The Clocksmiths were dominant in the second game of our set last stream.
Number 22.
This one powered to the left side. It's another hit back there towards that left field wall, just like last inning. This one's not going to be a run scored, but it is going to be a double with no outs. Runners are on second and third.
Now batting, the second base.
Yeah, now your back's against the wall as usual for the Tyrannics. You've got a nothing pitcher out there. Sporting Wild Thing. Just basically relying on prayer.
Yeah, I like to look at the pace of the pitching to see how comfortable a pitcher is, and Tynasty once again on the mound looks like he's delivering these pitches really quickly. I feel like a lot of times,
Now batting.
sometimes you can see a guy pitching fast and they're in a rhythm, but other times you see guys pitching fast, it's because they're just not paying enough attention.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, good jump from the shortstop, but another RNG lapse.
Now batting.
That's now 3 or 4 times in the set tonight that we've seen the RNG hurt these guys. That's going to turn into a run for the Clocksmiths. This one's going to be down the line, third baseman. Oh, it's just foul. Already tense on the mound as an 18 ERA, this starter. That could turn into a double play. He doesn't dive for it. We've seen a few plays like that tonight where the Ty just does not dive on the infield on what looks like could have been gettable. Now the bases are going to be loaded for Jet Chrono. Already back to the 2-hole hitter. This one's popped up. It should be a sac fly. Jet Chrono.
Just to reiterate on that last play, that was a catchable ball. There was no reaction from second base, so that I mean, we talk about big defense. This is like non-defense at times.
Yeah, there's one thing to be said for big defense. There's another thing to be said when you don't even try to let the defense factor in. I'm the type of player, I'm going to dive even if I know I'm not getting it. Just show that my team's giving effort.
At least you can blame big defense then, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least got to give the effort, especially in the World Series. Look at this, Captain Chrono, RBI hero engaged. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, and this is a monumental at-bat early in this game. It's already 3-0.
You have to wiggle out here. I know you've got garbage on the mound. Got to get that done.
Oh, 3-1 count, change up
there.
Finds his own, now he walks him in. It's going to be 4-1. The bases are going to remain loaded. And it's Nightmare who had an insane game 3. She missed reticles one, but it gets through the center of that infield. It's going to be a RBI single. The lead is already up to 5 for the Clocksmiths. With the bases loaded, this could get ugly quick.
Yeah, Rattled is not going to do it here. I can't see Blur getting another out. Not the way Hate is hitting.
And now another 3-0 count. This one, oh, he swings in a 3-0, bails him out on a good corner pitch. And the Tyranics get a break that they need now. Can they score some runs of their own as the pitcher on the other side is already locked in? How patient can the Tyranics be? They were patient in game 1 playing with a lead, but playing with a deficit, it's a lot harder to maintain that plate discipline. He's going to have to here as he needs to crawl back into this game. Already in the second inning, down 5. Hits that one to the second baseman. It's going to be an easy first out.
Yeah, if I'm Hate, I'm kind of kicking myself because it was a great pitch. It was one of those pitches that if a pitcher is absolutely cooking, you can golf clap yourself because you got to a ball right on the corner. But when somebody is struggling the way that Ty has been, you don't need to swing at that pitch.
Oh, a chance for a double play here. The Clocksmiths have everything going their way as now they turn that double play, and they're going to remain up 5 going into the third. The way they've been hitting so far, you feel like they're poised to put up more as this one's back, but Muggs is able to get it at the wall. Great hit from Hate that turns into nothing. Blur tense now instead of Rattled, trying to keep his team in this game after a very dire start to this game through 2 innings. He gives up a single there with 1 out.
Yeah, Ty's got to fight his way back into this. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Pitcher hammers one to left field. Oh, LeBlaze awkwardly catches it over there for the second out. A couple of good hits turned into outs and left him right field warning track. Good pitch to start off there. It's an 0-1 count. Hate still pitching. I'm sorry, Tyranics still pitching very quickly. Feels like he's almost just cycling through his pitches, not really throwing the same pitch twice in a row much. Sometimes that's easy to get a hold of.
Yeah, and for some players, that's the extent of their pitching philosophy is just to cycle through pitches. They don't really get some of the nuances. It really does take a while to learn that, in all fairness.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I like to tell new guys. It's okay. You're not playing the computer. You can throw the fastball 3 times in a row. They're not gonna they're not gonna guess it like the computer does. I don't remember what that thing that procs where it's anticipated or whatever like the CPU does, but it's definitely okay to lean on one pitch if it's causing trouble. He does get a clean inning there though, despite a few hard hit balls. Can he do what the
I've never seen Ty actually set somebody up for a pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that's what the good pitchers. It feels like every pitch they throw has a purpose.
Yeah,
rather than I'm just trying to locate the next pitch in on my list.
Yeah, if you're a good pitcher, a lot of times you're throwing a pitch thinking about what your next pitch is going to be. And that's how you want to think about it. How can this pitch make the next pitch look deceiving?
Right. Yeah. I mean, people always laugh at me. Sometimes I'll throw a pitch 20 feet off the plate, and then I'll throw the same pitch close to the plate but off the plate because I know that they're going to swing. They're going to swing at that pitch.
Yeah, that's a tactic. That's a tactic for sure. No outs now. Runners on first and third, and there's going to be the first run for the Tyrannics. While we were talking about some pitching tips, if y'all want to put those on a clip and record that for the news guys. There's a 0-speed runner at second base. No outs. He swings at a ball low right here. It's the heart of the order up here for the Tyrannics and a chance to answer in the bottom of the third and get back into this game. As we saw in the last game, no lead is safe against these two, but that's going to be another double play. No, he beats it out. Chili Biggs at first base. It's too slow.
Oh, here's where Ty needs to go. Got to go with Muggs.
Gets a little break here. Can Bro Muggs deliver?
RBI hero gets his pitch.
Oh, Chrono misplays it.
Oh, what?
Misplays it in left field. He's going to round the bag, but there's no speed going to third, and there's a cannon arm in left field, but he's safe. A couple of breaks for the Tyrannics. Now you feel like they've got to deliver here in the bottom of the third.
To deliver here more. We need more because the clocks are so dangerous. Have to get a hit here.
Have to. It's Preston Colton, the injured first baseman from the last game. Swings early on the changeup. K Neglector is engaged. There's 1 out. It's a 1-2 count. Cutter inside looked on. Curveball going to be way low and watch it. It's a full count out of Preston Colton. A big pitch on the way. Curveball's going to be into the zone. It's swung on. It's fouled away.
You have to throw the fork. Did you see that awkward swing at the fork ball?
Oh, the changeup gets him though.
On the change.
Good location on the low and away corner. That K Neglector no doubt helps him out with that low velo. Now it's 2 outs. He has a chance to leave runners stranded in scoring position. Curveballs keep getting fouled away early on the swings. Changeup's going to be into the zone. This one's hit decently, but onto that second baseman. Tyrannics are able to score 2 and eat into this lead a little bit, but can they hold some runs on the mound? They bring in the SPRP. First pitch swinging way up top.
Hate a little bit lucky. There was some hittable pitches there. They weren't terrible, but he was able to get out of there with just up 5-2 is great shape for Hate.
Hate got unlucky a couple times on the RNG in that inning, but the way he's been hitting so far, feels like he can score some more runs here as the SPRP, who got really roughed up in the last game, is up in a full count now. Swings on one out of the zone. It's still a full count now to Captain Chrono. This one's into the zone. It's popped way up, just barely under it on the reticle. Looks like it's going to be the second out of the inning as the Tyrannics, they're getting outs right now, but it's a lot of hard hit balls to the outfield. Here's Nightmare yet again, who's been a monster so far tonight.
Now, this is one of the worst pitcher builds I've ever seen. Brooklyn Brenner, pretty much everything he throws up there is destined to get hammered. That one went right to center field.
Yeah, it feels like the Tyrannics' last 6 outs have all been strong line drives to the outfield. You got to take advantage of this now and get runs while you can. Patchwork had to glove that one on a hard hit ball to first base. Stopwatch is at neutral on the mound. This starter done a decent job. Oh, and gloves it right there on the mound for the second out. The Blaze up now, the bad ball hitter who had 3 or 4 RBIs in the last game. Curveball swung way early. A lot of curveball and changeup use so far for Stopwatch, which is the type of pitching you want to see from a low velo pitcher.
That's inside.
Now finds himself in a 3-1 count. Elects to go with that inside cutter. It's looked on. There's the first walk of the game for Stopwatch. It's a 2-out walk, and it's the pitcher up to the plate.
Number 60.
Fork ball in there. Gonna go with another fork ball. This one's gonna be low and it's swung on. You can see that fork ball, like you said, missed, is causing a little bit of fits right now for the Tyrannics.
And he's got his basically 0 hitting pitcher up there, and she misses.
It looks like the Tyrannics are a little bit off right now at the plate. As for anyone much more comfortable playing with the lead, it's a lot easier to swing the bat when you're playing with the lead, but Tyranics are going to have to find a way at the plate. Still down 3. We're into these middle innings now. This game's went by a lot faster as it's not 30 runs on the board. This one left field, another strong hit, but results in an out yet again.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Runner on first, the 1 out.
Nope, that's outside.
Can Brooklyn Brenner hold this lead where it's at? It's 5-2. The Clocksmiths have been quiet for a couple of innings. It's a 3-0 count now to second hand at the plate. Changeup well located inside, and it's another deep pop-up. So it feels like every out right now for the Clocksmiths is a deep fly ball to the outfield.
Pitcher, number 27.
This one popped up by the pitcher, a really strong hit. It's got a chance. He's stuttering in right field, but he's able to put it away. Man, it feels like 9 straight outs have been just deep fly outs. It feels like the Tyranics are getting a break and getting a chance, but they've got to hit.
Yeah, that randomly generated pitcher by Tyranics kind of taking over here, but now the bats need to get going.
Oh, that's inside.
The Tyranics are a team that expect to win with hitting. They're not going to win a whole lot of games that are low scoring like this. This is low scoring in these two standards. Just outside of the outstretched glove of the second baseman. That's a good start for the Tyranics as they have a leadoff single. Ty is going to bring his number 2 hitter up. He's got his best hitters coming to the plate in this inning. And bottom of the 5th, it feels like this game is getting late. Feels like he needs to deliver.
He's got a ball out. Ty has got a ball out right now. He's got to show what he can do, which is hitting.
And he's going to watch that. It's a 4-pitch walk, and just like that, the Clocksmiths find themselves in a little trouble as the tying run is at the plate. Bro Muggs, who has RBI hero and good speed on first and second. He swings at the first pitch out of the zone. Just off the edge, good eye there from Ty. It's a 1-1 count.
That hurts the Clocks. Now the Clocks have to come to him.
2-1 count, hitters count. Stopwatch. So you're going to watch this one. He does a 3-1 count. Beautiful hitters count now. What's he going to get? It's a curveball well located on the corner, but he pops it up anyways. A better piece of hitting from Ty, and the bases are going to be loaded with no outs. And this game has a chance to turn right here in this moment as Preston Colton once again is up. The base is loaded. He pops this one up way to center field. It looks like it's going to be at least a sac fly. Oh, barely gets it.
Throws home. Oh, it didn't run. Maybe a smart play.
Run is going to score.
Split the runners.
Runners on first and third, a chance for a double play. We've seen 2 double plays so far in this game from the Clocksmiths. Can they turn another right here? It would be monumental.
It's a call.
2-1 count, pressure bars at 3 here in the 5th inning. Game 4 of our AAA World Series. It's been a doozy. It's a full count now to Jermaine Gibraltar, one of the namesakes for the for the Tyranics. Everyone knows him. What a pitch on that fork ball. Just clips the edge of the zone. A huge strikeout.
Yeah, not a bad take there. That was an absolutely brutal pitch.
Pops this one up. What an excellent job from Haight here to get out of that jam. And what could have been a huge inning for the Tyranics with the bases loaded, no outs, turns into only 1 run. And that could be what you look back on in this game as what defined it. It's still 5-3. The Clocksmiths have been playing with the lead ever since the 1st inning. They've done an excellent job on the mound to hold the Tyranics down.
This is a wild situation, Unicorn. This pitcher should not be doing anything, and
she's locked in.
Somehow she has something going here against all odds.
Ty's starting to locate a little bit. This one popped way up to the left side. It's a 1-2 count. Yeah, you might have to look into the missed ink and start building pitchers like this.
I know, like as good a hitter as Haight is not exactly sure what he's dealing with here.
What a location there, Ty.
Wow.
Finally makes one of the best pitches of the night. Perfectly on the corner, and he gets the looking strikeout. Haight answers back. That's an awkward dive, but he's actually able to get it. Good job from LeBlaze out there in left
wild.
field.
Hit his stomach, came up, grabbing the ball. I don't think I've seen that hardly ever.
Yeah, a misplayed dive there would have been a triple. He got lucky. He was able to corral that. Now finds himself in a 1-1 count with 2 outs, runners on first. The Tyranics done a good job to hold this Run total at 5. They got to continue to do it. Brooklyn Brenner looking for one more out here. It's a full count. Is she going to come to the plate? It's up top, and it's a walk.
Now back, the third baseman, number 18.
Can Brenner get out of this? This would be incredible if she does.
Nightmare once again.
And she
Does
does.
she deliver? It's back towards the wall. It's caught by Bro Muggs awkwardly, but put away, and another deep fly out as the Clocksmiths cannot get the ball over the wall, and it's cost them everything so far.
Wow.
The Tyrannics
Got
still
bailed
have
out by
life.
Muggs.
Number 30.
Bottom of the 6th, a 2-run game here in Game 4 of our AAA World Series. It's been an excellent performance from both of these guys tonight. But if you're Ty, you got to deliver. He hits the pitcher in the head.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get to safe. He's going to get to first safely. The second pitcher we've seen collapse tonight.
Number 16.
Yeah, if I'm the Tyrannics, you know, Tyrannics Nation needs to pull together. You cannot let this effort by Brenner go to waste. You just can't.
You're not going to see many pitching
Got
gems
to
out of
rally
the bullpen.
behind her.
No
He's
doubt.
going to let her hit.
I mean, I don't necessarily hate it. It's the only reliever he's found success with in the series. He swings
I've
at
seen
one out of the
worse
zone,
decisions.
that's going to turn into a double play, and that's a
Run!
third double play of the game for the Clocksmiths.
Oh,
Now batting.
Wow, the Clocksmiths continue to get double plays when they need them. And after this game started off as high scoring, both these two now putting on a clink defensively and on the mound.
Ball outside.
This one swung on, it's a ball, but it's still swung on. Slide from Bro Muggs, and he gets it. Mojo is up as well. Good play out there in right field. One of the first great defensive plays we've seen of the night.
With some chemistry between Brenner and Muggs out there in right field. Really taking it to Haight.
That one right down the middle and pushed up through the middle of that infield for a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up to nearly 50 pitches now. Brenner is going to be losing stamina soon. What a performance she has put on here in Game 4. Another good located fastball. Back-to-back good location on those fastballs. It's a 1-2 count now. Her ball. Shortstop doesn't jump, and it doesn't need it. So he puts it away for the second out. Runner remains on first, and Nate Noon, the pitcher, is up.
Wow, if she can slither out of another inning here, this would be incredible.
This is not the typical performance you see from the Tyrannics bullpen. Isaiah Mack over there dives, gets it, puts it on to
this
first.
is what I said.
Look
Yeah,
at all
this
those
is what I
zeros on the
said.
board.
They've got to rally behind her. They've got to rally behind her energy and see what they can do here.
It feels like
Everybody's
any
got to
game,
be on board.
any game the Tyrannics only give up 5 runs has to be a win, you feel like.
Yep.
They gave up 5 in the first 2 innings. It's been zeros ever since on the board for the Clocksmith. The Tyrannics, though, have been shut down by Haight himself on the mound, showing why he was top 3 in the Von Ace in performance voting this year. This one stays in the air and prevents the double play. Might be one of the best opportunities for the Tyrannics here, as it's going to be 3-4-5 up to the plate. Bro Muggs, who's had a good performance in right field, that sliding catch has him locked in. Good location on that curve. It's popped up left side. He can't get it. 2 runners are going to be almost 1 out. Is Ty going to be able to stay out of the double play this time? There's been 3 double plays turned in 6 innings so far. Preston Colton feels like he's been up in every huge moment. He's up yet again. Specialist not procking in this moment. Nate Noon trying to get a double play or a weak pop-up. It's a 2-1 count here at the bottom of the 7th. Pressure bars are at 3. Preston Colton trying to do something epic. It's going to be another chance for a double play as they turn it on to second. It's going to be over to first. And it's the 4th double play of the game. The Clocksmiths continue to do it, and they're saving their game right now with the 4th double play. I can't believe it.
And we've got a trade announcement. If you look at the chat here, we've got a trade announcement between Mystery Incorporated and the Tyrannics for Brenner.
Now batting.
Huge trade
She's
in the
still out
AAA.
there.
Brenner's still putting on a clinic on the mound. She's throwing meatballs. He just can't hit them.
You can't hit it. There comes a point where you just can't hit it. You just can't.
This one hit through the middle of the infield yet again. And it's a 1-out single. It feels like Clocksmiths keep getting these 1-out singles. Can Brenner continue to get these deep fly outs, though? It's the 8th inning. This game is late. This one's hit left side. This one's finally going to find a gap. Dove on left field. Can't grab it this time. It's going to turn in to a possible RBI. It's on to shortstop. Does he deliver it home in time? It's close at the plate, but he's safe.
Ooh,
and finally we see the Clark
bobble.
Smith score. And Brenner finally getting pulled. It's Alex Banks, the specialist. First pitch, swinging first pitch hit. What a performance from Brenner on the mound to keep her team in this game. The offense has not backed her up. Now Banks has the duty of holding it down. This one popped up center field. Looks like it's possibly going to be a sac fly. Peralta's going to send it home. It looks like he's going to beat it out in plenty of time. And 2 runs coming for the Clark Smiths. They stretch the lead to 4 here in the top of the 8th. This one popped up left side. It's going to fall. This feels like a big moment here for the Tyranics. There's 2 outs, but you need to get this out desperately. He does. It's on to second base.
You can't throw balls on the plate.
Tyranics have 6 outs to play with. They're down by 4. Only 3 runs in this game. Not what you expect out of the offense of the Tyranics. Awkward dive over there, but he still is able to get it.
That's where lack of speed really hurts.
Not the best hitters in this order. He's in his 6th hole here in the 8th inning. It's going to be tough for him to get around to those best hitters in his lineup. He needs to get a couple of base runners on. Watches a couple of balls. It's 2-1. Another cutter inside. This one swung on. It's 2-2. Nate Noon doing a good job once again on the mound. Been excellent in this series. Gives up a hit here, though, as Patchwork's not able to get it. It's going to be a 1-out single.
And that was a tough pitch. A great hit from the Tyranics. Now need to follow that up. Don't have the best hitter up there now, though.
Specialist
Does
killing
have
the
mind
contact.
gamer, though.
Hardly any contact on AJ here. Does it get through? It does. Finally gets away from that double play scary. As he's got 2 on with 1 out, and it's LeBlaze, who did excellent in game 3. He needs to show up here in game 4. Pressure bars are at 4 in the bottom of the 8th. Watches a couple. He's at a 2-0 count.
That's a key pitch.
Good location on the curve. 2-1. This one's way low. He watches it. It's a 3-1 hitters count. Can LeBlaze deliver? It's a cutter in the zone. Swung on, pop foul. It's a full count. A big pitch coming to the plate here. Curveball well located. Swung on and missed from LeBlaze. Gets the strikeout. Now Alex Banks has to get subbed here.
Nasty pitching by Haight.
Haight making a key pitch when he needs it. The Tyranics looking for that key hit. Down by 4. Bottom of the 8th. It's another 2-0 count. Good corner pitch here. Looked on 2-1. Changeup well located. Popped up third base, and he puts it away. And once again, the Clocksmiths, what an insane job so far of the Clocksmiths getting out of jam after jam.
Number 77.
To hold the Tyranics to 3 is an excellent job. And now they're in the 9th inning. They're just 3 outs away from walking away with a 3-1 series lead.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Lazy, to the chat. Haven't seen him in a while.
Good to see you, Lazy. Sarah Stacker looking to channel her inner Brenner here for the final inning. Maybe give the Tyranics a puncher's chance.
Tyranics have really done they haven't given up too many runs compared to their norm, but they've been stymied at the plate so far.
Number 10.
Good hit there on a quarter pitch, but Isaiah Mack's able to corral it. He puts it on to first, and it's in time. The second excellent play from that shortstop. He gets the second out of the inning. The shortstop, Hay, up to the plate.
I was going to say, I think the defense is still pumped up from having Brenner in there, and Sarah Stacker, the recipient of a great play at shortstop.
Her ball just touches the zone. Good pitch, full count. This one's right down the middle.
Oh boy.
A little bit of lag, but it ends up in the center fielder's glove.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 2.
Trying to keep this lead at 4 is Sarah Stacker. Another one where he doesn't jump. Is he going to round all the way for home? Peralta sends it in. He turns back to third. So runners are going to be in scoring position with 2 outs, and a good hitter at the plate in Tobias Chrono. He swings to the first pitch up top, out of the zone. Popped up to the left side, and it's going to be LeBlaze. And here we go. Tyranics down 4, looking for a comeback victory, looking to tie this series up, down 1-2 right now. Have been very quiet at the plate here tonight in our second game. They've got their leadoff hitter up.
You have to get your lead runner on at any cost.
Pops it way up, curveball all the way back to center field. Jet Cronin's going to put it away, and there's the first out of the inning. This one is going to be through the gap. I believe we have a new reliever on the mound for the Clocksmiths as well, and we have life for the Tyrannics as they have another one-out single. But the double play has been an issue. Chase Mainspring clutches engaged. He's got good stats on the mound. That one's blooped. And hang on a second, folks. We got runners on first and second with one out. Once again, can he stay out of this double play? Preston Colton's been up time after time in big moments. He has yet to deliver. Swings at a changeup well located perfectly on the corner. Clutch is on, rally stopper is on. This pitcher is very tough to face in this moment. It's a 2-1 count. Fastball up top, 3-1 count to Preston Colton. Is he going to get a pitch to hit? This one's well located. It's in the zone. It's a full count to Preston Colton here.
Pitch. Oh, that hurts.
Curveball's going to be in the zone, way deep right side foul. We're going to do it again. Red Reticle. He pops it up. Is it over him? It's not. It's caught. It's on its second. It's another double play unconventionally. The Clocksmiths, their 5th double play of the game, and they're going to walk away victorious because of it. What a performance on the mound from Haight and the Clocksmiths. They hold tie to 3 runs, and they walk away with a 3-1 series lead here in our AAA World Series. Wow, what a night of baseball.
Yeah, if that ball somehow creeps into center field, there's only 1 out with the tying run at the plate. So, yeah, great series there. I think Haight did pretty much what we would expect. I'm sure not happy with the runs given up in game 1, but I mean, Ty was really hitting in game 1. Game 2, I don't know that it was necessarily the pitching, just couldn't seem to get going in the same way. And so even with Brenner, surprise performance from the relief pitcher, couldn't really generate the runs.
Yeah, couldn't generate the runs. I mean, even though he only scored, 3 runs in that game, it felt like one of those games where it's hard to catch your breath. There's just something always happening. And game 1, it seemed like every ball fell. Every ball hit a gap. And that's why we saw those run totals. In game 4, it seemed like all those hard hit balls were finding outfielders. And that was why the run scoring was a lot lower. I mean, the Clocksmiths felt like they could have won by a lot more there because they really hit the ball a lot better in game 4. Their pitching was obviously the main difference, just the way we saw in game 2 and game 4 so far. Haight has shown that in the second game of the series each night, he can lock it into another level. He seems like he's one of those typical players that you see. They're not always the best in game 1, but when you get to game 2 of those series and they have a game under their belt, they're more locked in, more warmed up. They seem really difficult to face, and you can't speak enough on how Haight was able to hold Ty down in games 2 and games 4. And he didn't have to put up a lot of runs in game 4 because of his pitching. But, I mean, in game 3, the Tyrannics, they get up by 9 twice. We talked about how they need to run rule early and often. If they're going to win a game or 2 in this series and get this thing to even, it feels like they've got to cut the game off, before the 9th inning. And they just weren't able to do it. And Haight, I mean, what an excellent job to come back in that game 3 and really show that mental fortitude. It's tough for a lot of players when you're down by that much to feel like you have a chance. And Haight knew he had a chance, and he did it. And now he's up 3-1 in the series.
Yeah, absolutely gutty performance from Haight. We saw some good things from Ty. We raved up Brenner, the computer player, but a lot of that was Ty himself coming up with some pretty good pitches with Brenner. Despite having the worst statistics we've probably ever seen out of an XBL pitcher, and still able to hold, the best or tied for the best hitter in AAA for like 3 or 4 innings, maybe more. So, it was a fun night of baseball, and, Ty could still strike back here. All he needs to really do is focus on game 5 and say, I'm going to win game 5 no matter what. And if he pushes this to 3-2, all bets are off.
Yeah, it's easy to say. You always say play one game at a time and just get that one win. And it was like you said, that Brenner came in game 4 and she did what she had to do for the Tyrannics. There was 5 runs given up in the first couple innings, and then she put 4 zeros on the board for her teams as the SPRP, and the Tyrannics just weren't able to deliver on the offensive end, and that's really a rare feat that Haight was able to get there by holding tie to 3 runs. But that's one of those games that normally you're going to see a high-scoring game go Ty's way, but against a player like Haight, I mean, it can go either way. And those low-scoring games you obviously expect to go to Haight because of his Von Asen level pitching. And so, yeah, going into Game 5, it's going to be a lot on the line, obviously, back against the wall for Ty. And we've seen some reverse sweeps, some things like that in the last couple postseasons. And a lot of times when you see those big comebacks over the course of a series, you see it from the best hitters, and that's what Ty is. I mean, he's through and through the best hitter in the AAA. He has been every time, or at least the last couple times we've seen him in the AAA. So he's very much able to do it. It's going to be at the home of Haight going into Game 5, but he did win at Haight's home stadium of Battery Bay in Game 1. So we've got everything recorded and put into the chat. We now have all 3 AA, AAA, and XBL recorded and just waiting on cast. So the season 20 is over for the players. It's up to us to get those casted. And man, oh man, we get right into that XBL Holiday Classic after that. There's so much XBL baseball going on. What a great day of XBL baseball we had between this set plus the roster tool getting released. I mean, a lot of fun stuff. But it was a lot of fun here tonight, Mist. I'll give you another word before we get out of here.
Yeah, you just said it all. Yeah, there's so much going on in the XBL. We've got, I think, me and Train, or Train and somebody at least, are going to do some games tomorrow night. So there's going to be some casting on Sunday. This was a lot of fun here. Again, I think people are really excited about some of the creativity with doing some of the Christmas theme stuff. You'd love to see people excited about building logos and getting ready for kind of a different tournament. Which I think was really good timing by whoever came up with that tournament, only because, everybody wants to start the next season, and I'm 100% on board with that, but we can't really start it in the middle of December with all the holidays. So we were going to have to wait till the end of December or into January anyway. So this tournament idea is fantastic. So if you haven't looked at it, go into XBL League News, read all about the holiday tournament. Get to building your team. You can play as many games as you want. And I know I'm going to be out there playing a lot of games, so it's going to be a bunch of fun. And again, we're going to do some casting tomorrow night, and we're just going to keep this train rolling.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like I said, everything's recorded. It's up to us. I mean, after how much fun it was tonight between these two, I might jump in and do another cast tomorrow. We've got a lot of fun between these World Series. I mean, it's every season as a caster. I mean, just like the fans, I love watching the World Series. I love casting the World Series. It's fun to see who gets that trophy after you play multiple months for that. And like you said, the Holiday Classic, it's beautiful because you don't have to play a ton of games if you don't want to play a ton of games. I mean, or you can play a lot if you want to play a lot. I'm off work starting in a couple weeks, so I feel like me and Mist are going to be butting heads a lot for that XBL Holiday Classic, playing each other, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, if you don't want to change your roster a whole lot, you don't have to. Just tweak it a little bit. You don't want to build a logo, you don't have to. But if you want to build a girthy Grinch like I did, you can go for that as well. And so it's a lot of fun having pretty much as little or as much.
He's been waiting all night to mention that girthy Grinch. I know he has been.
Yeah, that misgendered girthy Grinch that's been going on around the team news channel. But it was a lot of fun building that. It's a lot of fun building teams. So, yeah, we will catch y'all again tomorrow night. Y'all make sure you stay tuned to those show announcements as we post what time those games will be underway. It might be one set, might be 2. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Congrats to Haight taking 2 games tonight, and one of the most classic AAA performances I've seen in quite a while in Game 3. That was a lot of fun. So, for me, for Mist, we will catch y'all here tomorrow night or next time, whenever it is. We will see you on the chat. See you, everybody.